So, Kana Tsutsuyumi, aka Lady Nagant, is easily one of my favorite characters in the My Hero franchises, simply because she is bad. Oh my god, look how fine she is. God damn, bro. No, but seriously, no, she's one of my favorite characters. I remember when she first got introduced, and I remember she had like this striking presence about her, and then later on, learning about her story, just by her story alone, and how she basically changed the atmosphere of My Hero. And since she's coming to an anime very soon, I decided to do a video about her real quick. And yeah, so let's get straight to it, man. Oh, and by the way, despite some recent events that happened in My Hero manga, you know, the current chapters, I may mention them, I may not, we'll see, but if I do, I'll give y'all one, of course, because y'all might be anime only, but yeah. And by the way, if you're anime only, I just realized, it's kind of like a manga video, so you kind of want to be careful you don't want to get spoiled. I suggest you probably leave and read it and come back. But yeah, you've been warned. Anyways, Lady Nagant. So she was introduced after the first war of My Hero, you know, that brutal, chaotic war. Spoiler alert, villains basically won the whole thing, and that caused the whole My Hero atmosphere just to shift, because villains are on top now and the heroes are recovering and dead. Some are, you know, gone, some quit, and it's just like, it's in a state of shock and sadness, honestly. So this caused the jailbreak. Well, most of the prisoners escaped, and we see some familiar faces such as, you know, Muscular Man, Overhaul, Gentle Criminal, and some other characters like Stain. Stain came back in that bitch, and it was so good to see Stain. And we also see this unknown female, but it was something about her that stood out to me and some readers as well too. And even though we don't know much about her, actually we don't know nothing about her at all, but just see that she's very beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And we know that she might pop back up at a later time in this arc. And when she does, we learn more about her. When she's trying to, you know, snipe Midoriya, trying to 360 scope, you know, his ass, trying to kill that nigga, basically left UA shortly after seeing all this chaos in the state of UA and stuff like that. It's all bad. And by the way, Midoriya also realizes that Shigaraki and Alpha One are all after him, so he knows that people will get hurt, such as teachers, his students, his classmates, his friends will get hurt if he's there. So he decides to leave the whole school, which is very sad to me. I don't know, that's one of my favorite arcs in the manga. Seeing Vigilance Deku become like so depressed but dark and a menace, ready to scrap with Alpha One. I will go more than that, but this is not his video. Whoa, this is about Lady Nagant. But anyways, in that path to destruction, trying to find Shigaraki and trying to confront him by himself, he gets interrupted by Lady Nagant. And before this, it was mentioned by, you know, the people he was talking with, you know, All Might. He was talking to him about, be careful on the villains you come across, because some of you may know, some of you may not, and they might catch you lacking, basically. And one of them was like literally a former pro hero that got lost or turned into a villain. Guess who that was? Now, before I talk about her personality, I'm talking about her quirk. So, like I said, she's the sniper, but like, if you want to get into how like her quirk exactly works, I'll leave this up for y'all so y'all can read, but just know that she's referred to as one of the other snipe hero getting the show. When I shot Shigaraki, yeah, him. He basically said that she's like a sniper rifle, but as a human. So just know her quirk allows her to use those, you know, nice aim skills and able to snipe their points from like far away. I'm talking about like far away. And plus, she can airwalk too, so, you know, there's that. And yeah, so her and Deku, you know, going this little skirmish and stuff. She's trying to, like, hit Deku with a sniper shot, and then Deku's trying to run away, because he was strictly instructed to run away from her, because she's dangerous, and that's not part of their plan to, you know, capture Alpha One and Shigaraki. So you see how she's, like, a threat, and is on a mission to capture Deku. But you're probably wondering, why is she a villain in the first place if she was a hero before? Well, the story of Lady Nagant started out how she was a kid and she had an optimistic outlook on how to be like a great hero, but due to her quirk, she was assigned to kill villains and corrupt heroes, and doing so sometimes led to like an, you know, unjust cause to her. It just basically she was killing villains just because they disrupt the society of the hero roads, which led to like a depressive state, because once she kept killing people, she was like, what's the purpose of this anymore if this, you know, killing is not no way to be a hero? Because, you know, most heroes usually don't kill their villains, they usually just capture them or like beat them up, and they just capture them because they see good in the villains sometimes, like Deku and other people in My Hero. They don't kill villains, they just, you know, capture them because they might be still a good person inside. You know how hero shows go sometimes. And with killings and killings each day, she grew to hate the Hero Commission Society because how they treat people and treat like villains as that not humans, and the hypocrisy of everything, and how you supposed to be saving people and all that type of stuff, but you're just killing them. And yeah, so she feels this way, and she had enough, and a group of kids admire her for being a great hero, but even though she thinks otherwise, and she doesn't want to pass the, you know, the bloodshed she has into the kids that want to be heroes in the future. With this being said, she decides to kill her superior because she had enough of it, and then she went rogue. Now, for all of that, she wants to see the downfall of hero society because of what I just mentioned before, and she sees herself, allying herself with All For One because they both have the same common goal. But in the battle with Midoriya, he pointed out how she isn't really completely, evil. See, the thing about Lady Nagant is that she's a very neutral person. She hates the hero society and how hypocritical it becomes, so she plays the villain role and works with All For One. However, as Deku pointed out, she's not completely working with him because she could have easily fulfilled the contract and captured him without engaging in battle. She wanted to get more insights of the popular soon-to-be #1 hero. And even though she's shown acts of villainy, we see later on that she still has compassion about doing what's right and wanting to help others, which is some qualities of being a good hero. Now, after we learn more about her character, some things happen later on, which I explained in the future video because, All For One and his little devious things. But anyway, some things happen and Deku rescues her and Sasaki. We see her view Deku as a true hero that, everyone should be. And she even gets inspired by that. Now, that story and more stuff is the reason that I like her so much as another character. I feel like she's another version of Stain, in My Hero, where they change the viewpoints of the hero society and how they operate, get caught out for what they are. Some things are bad about it, some things are good about it, but it's never like a perfect thing. I feel like she and, Stain and other characters are the perfect representation of the anti-heroes in My Hero, just not good or bad, but doing what's right to them, and if that's perceived as being bad or good, it's up to them, and that's how they challenge the atmosphere. And I feel like she gets hold. That's the reason I do this video a lot, because I feel like she often gets hold by the community by saying, "Oh, she was done dirty by Hurry," like I said, by some events. But I feel like that's not the case, man. I feel like her as a character is easily one of the best characters in My Hero. I know people shit on My Hero a lot because how quirky it is, no pun intended. And how oh, this character is too cringy or it's too boring and stuff like that. But hey, I will admit, like I said, My Hero's my favorite shows, favorite animes. But there are some characters, I'll say it's half and half. Some characters are not really that interesting, and some are good at best. But My Hero often has some great peak written characters, Endeavor, Hawks, Miracle, Nagant, Stain, Deku, Bakugo. Yeah, I said them. Shigaraki, Dabi. I could go on, but you get the point basically. But yeah, I feel like I think she easily belongs in that category as the best written characters in My Hero. And I can't wait to see her animated. Oh my god, she looks so beautiful in the opening. Oh my god, and even just a sneak peek in a jailbreak, bro. Oh my god, I can't wait to see her. And also, another reason why I like her so much is the character design. I feel like out of all the characters in My Hero, she definitely top 3 when it comes to character design. Just that little multicolored hair, I love seeing that. And also, she's kind of got a little muscular to her, you know what I'm saying? She's a little bulky, or swole, as the kids like to say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this character analysis with Lady Nagant. Easily one of the best characters in My Hero, and I might do more about My Hero. I might talk about the Vigilante arc, and maybe the Final War again. Maybe do an updated video about that. But yeah, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Real quick, at the end of this video, I'll probably do a message about this. I meant to put this one in the videos before, but I just didn't. So, but yeah, you see my channel, man. You see I made a new channel, the Gloria Oof channel. And that's why I have more of my gaming content at the beginning of my intros. Yeah, go subscribe there, and I have an announcement to make. I did a community tab talking about my WWE 2K video. And if you don't know what that is, that's basically why I make anime characters, sometimes cartoon characters, Marvel characters, and then I have them fight in this custom WWE 2K storyline. It's actually pretty good. I got dialogue in it, I got action scenes, attacks, all that type of stuff. Yeah, and the rest of the matches are pretty good. So yeah, I suggest you check them out. But yeah, anyways, I did this for I guess 2 or 3 years on this channel. There are so many times when I thought about stopping it because I kind of lost passion for it sometimes, but I kept on going. And I decided, with the way things going on my channel, I was like, let me just, add this to my other channel, which I'm build and work hard on that channel too. That's gonna be strictly gaming. Maybe sometimes some AMVs, it depends. But I'm post more gaming videos on that channel, and that's why I'm gonna have shorter gaming videos. I'm gonna have ridiculous ideas on that, not as big, my Smash Universe one or my Smash Infinite. Those are big videos, and I'm not gonna have that on that channel. I'm just gonna have smaller videos, crazy ones, miscellaneous ones. And that's where the 2K content gonna be going now, because I decided let me just put a halt on this channel and do it on that, so I can have more freedom and more stories involved and put out more content basically. And Also, last message too. I know with the recent announcement of WWE 2K23, I was like, yep, I guess I gotta wrap things up now. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure you're aware that my current, I guess storyline is the Marvel versus anime one, and I had plans with that, but I gotta, rushing things up because, I guess I gotta start over in a whole new game now. I gotta make characters, make cost showcase, all that type of stuff in 2K23. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that when the Marvel vs. Anime storyline ends, I will be entering its final arc for WWE 2K22, and I know if that's going to end in February or March. But if it ends in February or whenever it ends, that's when I'm stop posting it for a while. Then I'm gonna start with 2K23. So yeah, that's all I want to say. But make sure you go over there and subscribe to that channel because that's where the new content for 2K gonna be. For WWE 2K storylines, that's what's going to be on that channel. Subscribe, man. I'm going to build that up from the ground, and I'm excited to do so. I feel like I'm going to have more creativity on there, more freedom, more time. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this, I guess, outro message. But make sure you go subscribe, please, because it's going to be in the link in the description. And, yeah, I'll catch y'all over there. And that being said, I'm out. Oh, bye.